Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, karibu sana. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for always coming back. I highly appreciate it. My name is Mwikali Maluli, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Hit the subscribe button, it's right over here. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. There's a button right over here. Hit it. If it says subscribed, thank you so much. If you actually do enjoy this video, you might also hit the like button. It does help the channel. Share with your friends and turn on the notification bell so that you get notified every other time I upload a video. You get to be the first one to get that ping and watch my videos. If you would like to follow me on the socials, the only place I'm pretty much active is Instagram, so you might follow me at Mwikali_Maluli. So today's video is I'm gonna be answering some questions, so just random questions about random things. I guess I haven't seen the questions yet. So Roy is gonna be asking the questions. Roy is the guy behind the camera, so he's gonna be asking me the questions and then I'm gonna be answering them. I don't know what they're about. I just told him to find really random questions because I used to enjoy doing these videos in the beginning of this relationship, so I would love to just do that. Also, I've been in a creative funk, so it helps when it's like the questions are just thrown your way and then you get to answer them, as opposed to sitting down and figuring out what you want to tell people. So yeah, we are gonna get right into the video. So what's the first question?
How would your friends describe you?
I'm a sweet, caring person, and I try to be as involved as I can. They would say that I love to sleep and that I love to watch movies. I would say I'm hardworking and I make things happen sometimes. Yeah, I think generally that's what they'd say. I'd like, if you're my friend, please tell me what you describe me as down below. Please, am I right first of all? And if I'm not right, how would you describe me? Let me know. Next question.
Where do you feel the most like yourself?
I think when I'm around my genuine friends, because they're friends that are just like, we met, we got acquainted, we are like in the same group, so doing the same things kind of. But when I'm with the friends that, first of all, if I tell you something, I don't feel like you're gonna be judgy, most myself in those spaces, because sometimes you just want to, of course there are things that are like ick about you, but I would love to I love to be around spaces that I don't feel like I'm judged. I feel most like myself when I'm around genuine friends. When I'm around my family, because with family you're not trying to prove anything really. And then when I'm in my own space, like when I'm just by myself, I think everyone is most like themselves when they are by themselves. So yeah, in my space, in my house, I feel most like myself in those spaces. Oh, and here also, maybe, you never know. You can't tell what's fake and what's not. Yeah, maybe here I'm also like, authentically me at times, because I won't share what I don't want to share anyway.
What are you most attracted to in a person?
I think personality. Though for personality, you really have to like get to know a person. So if it's face value, I think hygiene, generally, if you're well groomed. I don't want to see you the first time and then sijui your hair is na huko, sijui your nails look, I don't know how. Yeah, so face value, just hygiene generally. And then if we can talk, if we can have a conversation, then I'm attracted to you. But beyond face value, someone who is funny, someone who doesn't try to belittle anyone in the society, literally. So if we get to talk, then I want to like really just figure that you respect everyone, and you don't think that some people are less than others. A kind, like truly kind person, kindness is attractive, really attractive. Next question, please.
What's your ideal date?
My ideal date, I am a foodie, honestly. So I'd be lying if I said to you a picnic at a nice place, or is it we go horse riding. Though we could do a movie and then go for dinner, or go for dinner then go for a movie. So my most ideal date is take me to a really nice restaurant. And when I say nice restaurant, I mean they have amazing food. I don't want the ambience without some really good things to taste. So yeah, a dinner at a very nice restaurant with a very good ambience, because I love photos. I love to take photos. I would want to take just like a nice photo of the place, or a nice photo of me in the place, because I'm also like a very nice view. So yeah, dinner at a very nice restaurant with really good food. Even the nice restaurant doesn't have to be like that big of a deal, but really good food. Yeah, that would be an ideal date for me. Also, tell me in advance. Tell me, you don't have to tell me where the place is, but I'd like to know how I should dress. Like is it like a high-end kind of, can I just do jeans, do I do a very cocktaily dress, or just a nice dress? Yeah, I'd love a very nice dinner. I want to know the setting of the place. Next question, please.
What's the best gift you've ever been given?
Best gift I've ever been given. I love to travel, so I guess the best gifts I've been given are like, I've been taken places. Yeah, had a good time. Those are the best, because I love me a good dress, at a good place. So anyone that's taken me to like a holiday where I just relaxed, no work, no responsibility, just rest, that's the best gift, really. Next question, please.
What is the best piece of advice you've ever been given?
The best piece of advice I've ever been given is that people's paths do not look the same. The journey is not the same. What your path looks like is not what another person's looks like. Some people are late bloomers and others are early bloomers. So what you need to do is just make sure that you stay focused on like a journey, and make sure that you don't lose sight of where you wanna be. That I should not lose sight of where I want to be, and I should work effortlessly towards it. Because when it's your time, then it's your time. So you don't have to sulk about not, because also you see, the reason I got this piece of advice is because I was going on and on about how I feel like I should be at a different place, but it was like, no, maybe the journey is what you're gonna appreciate the most when you get to that place. And yeah, it made sense. So journeys are not the same, paths are not the same, the trajectory can't be the same. So maybe just stay focused on what you want to achieve, and yeah, things are gonna open up, things are gonna work out. So that's the best advice I've ever received. So maybe don't compare yourself to other people. And I know it's easier said than done. Everything is easier said than done, honestly, but it helps to like just get to know that that there are people who get to achieve some things later than others. Others just are just lucky. Others are born with a streak of good luck. Others have to work effortlessly for it. So yeah, just keep at it. That's the best advice I've ever received. Next question.
How do you define romance?
Romance is where love is genuine and the expression of that love. So expression of like genuine love. Yeah, I don't think that you can fake being romantic. I think you really have to like feel that relationship with that person to be able to be romantic towards them. So I think romance is the expression of genuine love. Next question, please.
If you could write a book, what would it be about?
That's a good question, but I don't have the answer. If I could write a book, I think it would be dubbed sailing through life. You know how sailors, you just get on the sea and you don't know what lays ahead, but you kind of prepared for anything. So I think that would be it. The real life is just, you don't know. Things could go really well. Things could be bumpy at some point and then like amazing at another point. Things could really suck at a really long time, and then they maybe look good for a shorter time, and then I think it should be sailing through life. That would be the title of the book. As at now, I would love to answer that question a little bit later also. So next question please.
If you could have lunch with anyone, alive or dead, who would it be?
I think this answer is kind of cliche because every girl kind of would say this, but I think I'd have lunch with Michelle Obama. You know, being able to achieve by yourself, like build that name that people don't do that. But being able to do things that define you as a person, independent of someone so prominent, and someone who the world reveres in such a way, and you are also able to just have a spot for yourself. Like people can actually relate to a Michelle Obama without an Obama. I know. They can't. Are you sure? She has a story that is independent. But she has an independent sport that is just her. Yeah, and I think she's achieved in her stories, the way she tells her stories and the things she's been through and the way she stood behind Obama, and just supporting such a person and being behind them, and then also being able to be Michelle. I know that Obama still states, but I feel like she has really done well for herself. How many first ladies do you know that are just known as, I don't even know the other first ladies of the other times in the US, but who talks about Lucy like as much as the world talks about Michelle? Who talks about Margaret as much as the world talks about Michelle?
Margaret ni wa Kenya.
Sorry?
Likuizo compare hivyo cause
I know. So who is the other first lady? Who's the previous first lady in the US?
I don't know.
Right? But when I say Michelle Obama, it clicks, right? Or maybe it's a privilege thing because he was the first black president and there was so much power attached to it already. But I feel I would love to pick her brain on the journey that's been, and like just you see how you reacted when I said that. So I would want to hear her tell me the things that people like you, the way people like you reacted to her being in in a leadership position. I think I would have lunch with Obama. Locally, alive or dead, I would have lunch with who locally? I think I would want to have lunch with Just Ivy. Just Ivy?
Oh.
Yeah, I would want to have lunch with Just Ivy. And pick her brain on strategies and I don't know. I feel like she found people in the industries and she did so well for herself, and she's like even beyond a lot of them. I would love to, just know what goes on in her mind. I know like a lot because she shares quite a lot, but just from a personal level, I would love to have lunch with her. Yep. Next. The reason why I'd choose Just Ivy also, it's because age bracket. Because I feel like older people, I wouldn't be able to relate with like way older people or way younger people. Of course, there are wisdom nuggets they would have that would be beneficial, but having a conversation with someone who is in the same kind of space with you, because the age group is not that wide. It's like just 6-7 years, I think. Next question.
What was your proudest moment?
proudest. So I have to rank and pick the proudest. I don't know. I don't think, God, but that should be so bad that I don't have a proudest. I'm proud about a lot of things, but then also the reason why I don't have a proudest is because what I have to achieve is way more than what I have achieved so far. So I have those moments for maybe I'm really more than I have moments for yes, Miriam. So the proudest I can say is, God, I don't have. Imagine I don't. I'm trying to think of something. I think starting and being able to run a malika, maybe that's no, not running it to the ground. Just not running it to the ground. I'm not entirely happy about the scaling part because yeah, I have bigger plans for it, but just being able to not run it to the ground, I think that's something to be proud of. So I'm proudest of that. I'd hate, I know that I'll think of other things later, but now at this point in time, I think that's what I'm most proud of. Yeah, just that I don't sit and like really think about how that's a good thing, because again, like I said, the dreams I have are bigger than the things I've achieved, which is not a bad thing. Yeah, considering I say that we should appreciate. I'm going against my own words. But yeah, really, I'm human, so that's pretty much it. Next question, please.
What's inside your dream house?
First of all, AC, honestly. AC is inside my dream house. God. Besides air conditioning, what's inside my dream house?
Or what does it look like?
A theater. I want to create a place where I can go and watch, like just immerse in a proper theater for a movie, lights out, big screen, dark, completely dark, and that's the sole purpose of that room. That's something I'd also want. Now the problem is, if you get to those levels, do you even have time to watch? Are you constantly thinking about but I had better. But if I think my offsprings would love to watch. So a theater, and I think I would really, really, really love to have a gym. So those are just like snippets. So that would be it. My dream house would have that, and the best balconies with the best views. Oh, kitchen. I'm gonna add that. I want a big kitchen. I think I want my kitchen to be like the size of my entire house right now. You can imagine how crazy that is. I love to throw down, and I'd prefer if it was spacious and it had all the equipment, had space for all the equipment, and then on top of all the equipment I still have space to cook and be naughty in the kitchen if I want to be. So kitchen. I want a really, really grand kitchen, timeless and amazing, and with all the modern equipment. Next question.
What are you most passionate about in your life right now?
Right now I think I'm most passionate about I think self-care generally. Self-care, self-awareness, self-growth, everything self. I'm just like I'm just very keen to take care of my body, my mind, my space, my relationships, my everything. I am too, like, I remember the other day I started asking myself, I was even googling, I think, signs that my mental state is not okay. Because some of the things I do, man, I don't know. So I'm too keen. I'm too keen to notice anything that is not, normal. So if I find myself wanting to do something like constantly for too long, also questioning that, especially if it's, of course there are good things, but if it's just like over there, I'm like, why am I drawn to this so much? You know, I want to take care of my body, I want to take care of my weight, I want to take care, so I'm obsessed with taking care of myself right now, because I think if I take care of myself, other things might fall into place real well. So yeah, most passionate about self-care, about myself. I should have just said passionate about myself right now. I'm obsessed with myself. Next question, please.
If you didn't have to work to make money, how would you spend your time? What would you do?
And I had the money that I'm not working for. I have it. I would travel this world. Yeah, I would, you know, sleep in the best hotels. I would do the scary things, you know, the thrilling things, the adrenaline shooting things. I would really travel the world. I would really travel.
What's your worst habit and what's keeping you from dropping it?
My worst habit is I sleep a lot. And the only thing that is stopping me from dropping it is sleeping. And I think gadgets, I think it's really, God, I don't know where we are at, honestly. So I'm constantly on my phone. If I'm not on my phone and I'm watching something, if I'm not watching something, you know, I'm just looking for things to entertain me. And the other day I had held off from watching what is it called, The Social Dilemma, for so long, and I watched it and it made so much sense and it scared me, because I'm like, we are, you see, we are the products when we are like googling stuff and watching stuff and trying to just find something that is gonna make us feel a certain way, you know, happy or leveled or sad. We are the products. The internet is not selling. The people that are advertising are paying, but then they're paying for what? For us. And that messed up with my head. I'm like, God. So yeah, gadgets, like using, I'll get into bed. As much as I love to sleep, yes, I'll get into bed and I might just spend a whole hour on my phone. If I could just create a very good culture around sleep, I think that would be amazing. So no gadgets before sleep and no gadgets right after sleep, right after bed or in the morning before I do anything else. That would be really good. So yeah, I think my worst habit, honestly, is I really can sleep a lot, and I've said this so many times. So if you don't know how to describe me, I think sleep cuts it. Yeah, so sleep is my worst habit, and the only thing that is preventing me from stopping it is sleeping. Maybe discipline. Maybe I just need a little bit of discipline to be able to do it. So yeah, next question, please.
Will you want to remember every detail of your life? Why or why not?
Every detail? No, I wouldn't. God, there are things, and you know, I don't know what happens. Our brain is so messed up, as I think humans generally. So the things that occupy a special place in your brain are either the like really great ones or the like really bad ones. So I could be about to sleep and then I think of something I said or did that was embarrassing or that was really bad, and now it sticks with me. I'm like, why did I do that? Why the hell did I do that? Or you could be doing something that you should be really focusing on because it's important, and then you think about something that was really amazing and then your mind just drifts. I wouldn't want to get rid of the good ones, but I wouldn't want to remember the things that either I said or did that were shitty. I don't want to remember those. So I wouldn't want to remember every single thing. No, thank you. I think that's too brutal, honestly. Yeah, people deserve at least to forget some things, even if they can't forgive themselves about them, because there are things you do and you're like, wow, Miriam, that was really, really awful. Next question, please.
Hard and fast or slow and sensual?
Depends. It depends, honestly. Sometimes you just want it soft and sensual. If things have been okay and you just kind of feel loved and everything is going the way it should go in terms of that particular relationship with that particular person. Hard if you're just trying to get off. And there's nothing there. There's literally nothing there. We're just doing this to get off. Then please, yeah. Hard and what? Hard and what?
Hard and fast.
Hard and fast. Yeah. Next question.
What's something unexpected that turns you on?
No, that's a good question. Decisiveness. Is that something unexpected? Is it? Or would a lot of people say that's a turn on? I don't think so. Would they? Is it a turn on to a lot of people? Yeah? Not decisiveness like you want me, like generally in life. Like it could be we're talking about a very random thing. But you see, there are people who you ask a question and they're dodging. Like it's like, so is it this or that or no? The question you should be asking is like I ask you a question and you know exactly what you would want and how or yeah. I think what is it? Is that? Would you say it's a common?
Yes.
It is.
No.
What are you saying?
So I'm decisive.
Okay. Alright. Oh my god. Yeah. So yeah, I think decisiveness turns me on. I don't know whether it's a common turn on. Yeah. If it's a common one, then I think I can't think of. I'm not a very sexual person, so maybe it doesn't click immediately. But yeah, that's what I'd say. Decisiveness. Next question, please.
Have you ever committed a crime?
Yeah, the tiny ones, the minute ones. So traffic offenses and not big ones. I've not hit someone. I've not hit anyone's car. Just like obstruction and whatever. But curfew days. So I've slept in a cell. It was COVID days and it was pretty late. Like at around 3:30, so we figured police wameshaenda kulala, so we decided to drive from wherever we were to the house, and yeah, we found them. And the worst part is the person who was driving was drunk. I insisted that I should drive because I never get drunk. I don't allow myself to drink until I'm drunk. And actually that night I don't think I drank at all. But then they were like, no, it's okay, I'm good, I'm fine. So now we went. So first of all, Mia was like, why are you guys arresting me? I'm not the drunk person who's driving. And they were like, yeah, madam, curfew. And God. Yeah, so from around I think 4 a.m. to around 9 a.m. because both our phones were off. We gave them to charge them and they made sure that they would take their sweet time. So I think I got my phone at around either 8 or 9 a.m. So that's when I was able to call someone to come and do the thing. Yeah, so that's all. I've never a crime like criminal. This is not criminal things. Crime feels like criminal offense. Never done any criminal offense. Never committed a criminal offense. So yeah, that's it.
Have you ever cheated?
Have I ever cheated? No. I have never cheated. Like I've never been like in a relationship and cheated. I've been in a relationship, stated that I want out and kind of flirted with someone, but never been when I love hard, honestly. I really love hard. So if I love you, I don't, God, me, I'm the people who keep saying I have a boyfriend everywhere. I keep saying it. Even now I'll say it if I want to get out of a situation. But yeah, I never cheated like when I'm in a proper relationship. I have flirted when it wasn't going so well, but I had stated that it's not going well and I want out. Yeah, I have never cheated. So yeah, that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have stuck around until this time, I highly appreciate it. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please do hit the subscribe button. If you liked this video, hit the like button. If you would like me to, if you've seen some intriguing questions somewhere that you would want me to answer, please feel free to share them with me on my Instagram account at Mwikali_Maluli, or even in the comment section, but maybe it will be easier on my Instagram. You can also follow me on there. Share this video with your friends, or just share randomly on your social, and turn on the notification bell so that you get notified every other time I upload a video. Thank you so much. I hope you have enjoyed watching this video as much as I have enjoyed shooting it, and I will see you in the next one.